Hello everybody, I am Farhan Ahmed. As a Python developer, I am working from many years. Today tutorial, I will be covering scraping Wikipedia with Python, and this is part of my post on Rewrite community, whose link you can get from video description. And now let's see what we are going to learn today. We are going to learn how we can scrape data and also how we can clean data, because after scraping, your data will be in raw format. For further processing, like feed data to your machine learning model or further analysis, you have to clean data. We will learn how we can clean data, and then we will also learn how we can scrape Wikipedia info box, which means the right side box. I'll let you show this box. Okay, this right side box, and then we will also see how we can scrape data from Wikipedia tables. Then we will visualize data, and finally we will build our custom data set and save data to our database. Okay, and this tutorial going to be very interesting, and all the code which I will write today, you can get from my blog. Here you can see I write all the details, step-by-step guide. Also you can see the code explanation. You can read more details from here. You will also get the link on video description. Now let's get started. Now it's time to build our own scraper. We are going to build a scraper for this page. First, we need to install those necessary library, pandas, matplotlib, beautiful soup request. You can just copy this command and run on your terminal. After installation, you can verify your install by running this command. I will show. Let's open the terminal, and here you can see my panda version, which means panda successfully installed in my system. Now let's jump to the code. So here you can see I already import all the necessary library, beautiful soup, request, time, and regex. Then here this is our target page. And here we are using start time for measuring how long it will take for getting response from server. And this is the most important line, request.get URL. Here we are using Python request library. We are passing the URL, then it will send HTTP request to the server. If it get 200 response, which means success. If it get success from server, then it will download the whole HTML content for us. And if it get status code 200, then we are print page fetch, okay, something like that. If anything else, then it will print unable to download page. So if we get the success and if we download the whole HTML, then we will pass the HTML for further processing. We will use beautiful soup for parse the HTML content. Why we using beautiful soup? Basically, we need to target any specific element from the HTML, like we want to target any H1 tag, we want to target any specific paragraph. For that, we need to beautiful soup, and we need to pass our whole downloaded content inside beautiful soup. And here you can see we are using HTML.parser. And there are another parser which is LXML. You can use LXML or HTML. LXML is little bit faster than HTML parser. And then here you can see I am targeting H1 tag. And .getText method basically getting text from the raw HTML, and stripe is using for remove spaces. Let's remove the getText method so that you can see how it's look like without getText method. And here you can see now we are getting the raw HTML. Here you can see I am getting the title Python programming language, but still we need to clean those. Okay, we need to remove those HTML. Okay, there are a lot of stuff inside the text which is not good for data analysis. So now if I add the getText method and if I run my scraper again, now you can see I am getting much more cleaner text. Okay, and here you can see I am targeting another paragraph and using getText stripe. Okay, and replace method for removing a new line with nothing. And here you can see even we are getting the text, but still we have issue. We are getting some additional thing end of the paragraph. You can see 33, 34 inside square bracket. Okay, even we are getting the text, but still now it's not good for data analysis. we still need to clean our text. We need to remove those character from our text. So we using Python regex. Here you can see this is my regex pattern for finding those square box, and we are using re.sub method for replace those square box with nothing. And then you can see after cleaning the paragraph, you can see now we are not getting those square bracket after clean our paragraph. Now we are getting much more cleaner text. Now we can use it for further processing. That's the basic idea how you can build a scraper and use it for data analysis, and also you can use the same method for cleaning your data. If you don't understand any part of my code, then please comment below. I will be happy to answer. Now I will show you how you can easily use Pandas built-in method for scrap table data. There are a lot of ways you can use for scrap table data. You can use beautiful soup, but if page might have multiple table and multiple row, multiple column, then it will be very difficult for you using beautiful soup. Okay. So that we will use Pandas built-in method, which will return all the table from the HTML, and we can just change the index for target our specific table. Let me show the code so we can understand. Here you can see I am using Pandas built-in method pd.read HTML and pass the URL. Okay, and after that we are printing the len, which means how many table we find from this page. And for me, the table index is 0. This table index is 0. There are others table I find from this page, but for this table the index is 0. So you will change your table index for find the correct table for you. Let's run the scraper so you can understand. Here you can see we are finding total 3 tables, and this is the table which we want to scrap. Okay, here you can see the header, location, population. We can see location, population. Okay, and that's it. And if I change the table index, then you will see another table here. Let's run it again. Now you can see another table here. Okay, so you will you need to change your table index for find the specific table for you. For me now it's 0 index. For you it might be any different index. So keep changing your index for find the specific table for you. Okay, that's it. And finally we are using df.toCSV method for save the table data inside CSV. Okay, so let's run the scraper again, and if I go to the folder, you can see a CSV file already generated. If I open the CSV file, you can see we get all the table data inside the CSV. Okay, that's how you can use Pandas built-in method for scrap table data. Now we will learn how we can visualize table data using Python, one of the most popular library, Matplotlib. First, we need to find our table. Here I already show you how you can find a specific table for you. So here what we are doing, here we are using Pandas drop now method. Basically it's removing any missing row from the population column. If any missing let you show the CSV. Let assume here, let insert a row. Let assume here is a empty row. Okay, so what this function do? This function will remove this empty row from here. Okay, so if it's found any empty row or missing value, so it will drop the row. And then here we are converting this population column, this column into a string first. Okay, then we are replacing comma, and then we are extract only digits, and then we are converting these digits into integer. There's the thing this line doing. And then here we are head.10 basically getting the top 10 countries. Okay, that's the thing .head10 doing. And then here you can see we are using our Matplotlib method for visualize data. Let's explain you. So this line plt.figure, figure says 10:6. What does it mean? Basically, 10 means the height will be 10 inch for this chart, and 6 means the width will be 6 inch. Okay, that's the thing means. And here you can see we are using x level country, which means this is our x axis. Okay, for this x axis we are using level country, and for y axis we are using we are using population. Okay, here you can see for our x level we are using country, for y level we are using population. Here you can see for y level we are using population, and then this is the title. You can see top 10 most populated country. Where it's come from? It's come from here. Okay, here we are giving our title, and then rotate 45. What does it mean? It's here you can see the all country name: China, India, United States, Indonesia. All the country rotate 45 degree for look it better. Okay, so that is the thing. Rotate 45 degree do, and then we are adjusting our layout, and finally we are using plt.show for show the table data. And that's the thing how you can use matplotlib with pandas for visualize your data. Now we will see how we can store our scrap data inside a database. You can use the same concept for your other web scraping project where you might have requirement for storing data inside a database. So first here we are targeting our table. For me it's index 0. I already explained what table 0 means. Then we using drop ana. I already explained this. Basically it's drop any empty row, okay, or missing value. Then this line basically first convert this column into a string, then we are replacing comma with nothing, then we are extracting digits, and finally we are converting it again integer. Then here we are only targeting the location and population column. The data frame have others column also, but for now we are using just 2 column. Okay, and here you can see we are using SQLite database. So SQLite.connect, basically what it will do, if database exists then it will create the connection for us. If doesn't, then it will create a new database for us. Then we are using df.toSQL. Basically it's a built-in pandas method for inserting data into a SQL database. So here you can see this is our table name, country's population. Here we need to pass our table name. Here we need to pass our connection. If exists, replace, basically means if the same table exists in our database, it will replace by the new table. Okay, then we are keep index false. If you need, you can keep it true. Then here we are query our database for make sure we are successfully insert all data. So here you can see we are printing the header. Let's run the scraper so you can understand. Now you can see I don't have any database. If I run the scraper, then you will see here a database will be created. Let's run the scraper. You can see now we can see a database name Wikipedia data.db. Let's view the database. I am using a extension which is SQL viewer for Visual Studio Code. You can just go here and search the extension, okay, for view your SQL data. So here you can see this is our table name, country's population, and here you can see our column name, location and population. Here you can see our all data is stored successfully inside our SQLite database. Now I will show how you can keep track log for your scraper when you are plan to build a scalable scraper. So it will be better idea keep track log for your scraper, because your scraper might be throw any error and you have to investigate those error. Okay, and here I use the basic logging configuration. You can read their docs for know more details about Python logging. So here our log file name will be scraping log. Here we can see our logging level, and here you can see we are using the format, time, label name and message, and that's it. And if it's success, then it will we are using logging info. it will show successfully fetch the page and show the URL. And if it's throw any error, then we are using logging.error, and it will show the text error fetching the page, and it will show the error. Let's run the scraper so you can understand. Now you can see we don't have any log file. If I run the scraper, and now you can see a log file already generated. Let's zoom out little bit so you can see the text. Now you can see here, we can see the log info, successfully fetched the page, and we can see the info inbox found. Now if we give the wrong URL, like any gibberish URL, let's make the URL invalid. Okay. And now if we run the scraper and see the log, then we can see the error in our log file. And now if we open the log file, now you can see the error. So what the error? It is the fetching error page, and here you can see the details of this error, why we are getting this error. It's HTTP connection error. So now you can understand how the log is useful for us for investigating further error. Now I will show you how you can integrate proxy inside your scraper. Let's explain first what is proxy and why we use it. Basically, when you do web scraping, it's very common you are getting blocked from website. There might be many reasons you are getting blocked. Maybe you are sending too many requests, or they have Cloud4 active, or you are getting CAPTCHA, or your IP might be banned. It can be anything. By using proxy, we can avoid those kind of blocking, and there are a lot of proxy provider available in market. For my tutorial, I use RioByte proxy in my most of the tutorial, and you can use any one. Here you can see my proxy configuration. Here you just need to pass your proxy username, proxy password, proxy server name, and proxy port, and that's it. And then we are passing the configuration inside our request library. And there are a lot of benefit using proxy inside our scraper. If you want to scrap JavaScript content, then you know request and Beautiful Soup not able to handle JavaScript type content, but some proxy provider also able to parse the JavaScript content for you and return the JavaScript and whole HTML to your request. Okay, that's the benefit for using proxy. And if you like this video and interested to joining web scraping expert like me, then please join the community, link in description.